here's my question. How do you guys... Well, we'll start with this. Before we get into it, we'll start with this. Did you guys know that they patched... Well, updated the physics / handling of Horizon 5? Because maybe we need to talk about that first. I know a couple of you guys have already talked about it, so I would imagine some of you guys know. But I'm guessing it's kind of mixed. Yeah, okay, it is a little bit mixed. Looks ugly from the front, great from the back. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the big grills. Yeah, simulation and standard. Haven't noticed. Okay. They did. Yeah. So, okay, we'll talk about this first. Real quick. Horizon 5, unbeknownst to us, updated the physics. From the stream title, sure. So basically what they did, the way I understand it, is they, made it so on controller you can turn a little bit harder. So I'll just show you what I mean by that. If you pull up telemetry here, and you look here at the steering, you can see when I'm at a stop, it lets me, spam call. When I'm at a stop, it lets me go all the way left and right. When I'm driving, it stops me from doing that because you wouldn't want to do that. So you can see I'm like full left and then full right, and it lets you counter steer. So see how it like doesn't, it knows what you're trying to do. So it kind of stops you. It used to do that a little bit more. It now does that. It now lets you steer a little bit wider. So that's thing one. Thing two is they made... It almost seems like they made suspension a little bit softer. And they also made it... they made, I think, high center of gravities more play a larger role. So what a lot of people have been noticing is their like off-road Jeep builds are much more prone to tipping. Hold on, I'll get rid of the notifications. I'll get rid of what I can here. Get rid of all of it. Well, here, I'll just quit. Yes, they play a large role. Hey, there you go. So overall, cars generally feel more oversteery and a little bit more responsive and a little bit softer. But yeah, it is shockingly noticeable if you know what you're looking for, and it depends on the car. I am tentative. Well, I won't even say my opinion on it yet. I want to get, for those of you that have noticed it and have experimented with it or knew about it, what do you guys think about it? Because I want to hear your opinions without being influenced by what I think yet. So yeah, it's basically sim steering from Horizon 4, a little bit more, but they also messed with the physics as a whole. Yeah, cars finally look like they're leaning into curves. Yes, yep. Oh, that would have been probably pretty smart, Revan. Yeah, I mean, that'd just be a cool thing in general. Your driving got better, total dysfunction. Okay. Oh, the Isetta got good? Interesting. Okay. Don't know. It's fine. Makes leaderboards unfair. Yeah. Think it's a physics upgrade, benefit to the game. Good on some cars, terrible for a lot of others. You know, that's totally fine, Red 6. Yeah, if you didn't know, you probably wouldn't really notice much. You like it, Reb? Okay. Thought your Miata's more oversteery. Okay. Okay. You can drive old muscles. Didn't notice it yet until my Jeep kept tipping over. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's true, Revan. There's no reason why that 20-foot tall GMC should gap me. Sure. Yeah. As long as it makes it more realistic, I'm cool with it. I believe it does, yeah. Driving old muscle cars today was way more fun. Interesting. A couple more comments about muscle cars being good. Okay. Slow down. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'd say generally, like, mixed to positive. let's say mixed to positive across the board. I would say that you guys as a whole, as a collective, you guys are kind of matching where I'm at. Where I think as a whole, it's a positive change. As a whole, it's a positive change where the cars do feel... I actually just talked about this in my like meta tuning video on YouTube, where I said, maybe this is my fault. Hold on. Maybe this is my fault. I was talking in my meta tuning video about how I thought one of the ways meta tuning could kind of be fixed is by making cars more oversteer prone by default. Shit, guys, this is my fault. Dang it. Well, it's good because I kind of like it. It does kind of force you to tune a little bit more realistically, which for me is good because I tune more realistically. It almost makes my tuning methods more valid now, like from a meta standpoint. Not like, you know, the pendulum hasn't completely swung the other way. It's like taking a step in that direction. But exactly, MX, with cars being more oversteer prone by default, it encourages more tune diversity, which I think is good. So I don't know, it's tricky because I think shaking up the meta is good. I think that's always good. Killa, I'm guessing Killa. I'm just gonna say Killa. Dude, with the prime. Thank you, much appreciated. No, Joe has not messaged me. I should bug him about it, actually. Yeah, I feel like it's made realistic tuning a little bit more viable. It's making things more realistic, I think, across the board. Now, I do think some cars probably got screwed that maybe shouldn't have gotten screwed, but overall, I got that right, Killa? Okay, perfect. Overall, I think positive change that's kind of shaken up the meta and made things a little bit more realistic. I'm in. Yeah, every car has had the physics change. Berkey feels better, more body roll, more realistic. When did they make these changes for physics? I think it's been a week and a half. Yeah, it was like right when the update 9 patch went live. So anyway, with the physics changes across the board, I think positive changes. The one thing I would be concerned about is if it makes rear-wheel drive worse. That's what I'd be... Excuse me. That's what I'd be a little bit concerned about. Is because you make things a little bit more oversteer prone, I'm worried it maybe would make some rear-wheel drive cars worse, but I don't know. I haven't tested that. Maybe rear-wheel drive cars feel better. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really messed around with it. The only car I messed around with it in was the AMG 1. Doesn't feel like it? Good. Okay, good. Yeah, then I say good change. I think meta shakeups are good. Rear-wheel drive feels better. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Well, man, now I'm excited. Yeah, I'd say I wish they were more vocal about it. It's always you shouldn't do something like that and not tell anybody. I wish they came out with a thing that was like, hey, we adjusted the effect ride height has on, your car, the effect that, body roll has on your car. We affected the tire model. We affected the way controller input is translated and output, because those are all the things that got changed. And it's like, just tell us, just let us know, please, so we can be informed about what happened. Sneaky changes are, I think, never really good. Yeah, no, there was nothing in any patch notes. People just found out because their tunes were all of a sudden bad or better,